Alright. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back at it once again. Adding another video to the channel. A lot of people been asking what went on with me at YCS Atlanta. Got the bounty, but didn't do so well. Made some last minute choices. Kinda wish I didn't go with all of them, but what can you do? Learning experience. For that one, I brought back an old favorite. This time going with 2 Yamada Dragon and a main. Worked out okay in the early going, but after a while, ran out of steam. It happens. So, people been asking what's been going on right now with the release of Hidden Arsenal 3. I did make a few changes to the deck. Have yet to see how it does in regional play, but hopefully, let's say about 2 weeks from now, I'll know how that goes and report how things went with it. For right now, I'll go ahead and show off some of the new changes. Give a little reasoning behind that. Like last time, I know I didn't show off any of the side deck choices, which really isn't a surprise, only because the side deck is always a continuous work in progress. There's always something that I don't like about a choice or how I feel it's gonna do during that day. But for the most part, the main pretty much stays the same. With that being said, let's get right back into it. Not much has changed from the main with these guys. Still got your 3 darkness medals. Three copies of Red Eyes Wyvern. Three copies of Mass Dragon. Get the search going. Last time there were 3 copies of Drago. Decided to switch things up a bit. Going with 3 copies of Blizzard Dragon. And I know it's not really looking all that pretty with the 2 supers on the side and the 1 in the middle. Working on getting the 3rd. With all the like face downs being set and everything, Blizzard's actually not all that bad. Especially when considering what's been added to the extra deck, it's not a bad idea. Still got the pair of Ice Dragons. Need that quick rush to the field. Not all that bad with against opposing skill drains. Decided to bump up to 2 Delta Flyer. Been working out really well. Getting me more synchros in. Works really well with Blizzard. Very unpredictable. Still a single copy of Prime for protective purposes. Decided to lower down to 1 Drago. Hasn't been that bad of a choice. I mean, 1 still keeps the JDs, the Sorcerers, the Gores, the Faders away from the field. And And still single copies of Dread, Exploder, Totem. You know, Dread's still been pretty useful, even with just the one. Single copy spells, Dark Hole, Reborn, Cold Wave, Trunade. Most of these you pretty much need for the build. Future Fusion and Burial. Definitely got to work these in combination. Decided to cut out one of the copies of Book of Moon. I mean, book can still be used at 3, but for the most part, it's been working at 2. Kick a plane. 2 copies of Sark. Gotta search out for the important cards early and often. 2 copies of MST. Still really good in here. Trap lineup. Torrential. Copy of Air Force. Single copy of Burst Breath. Single copy of Bottomless. And Solemn. Most people ask, like, why just 1 copy of Bottomless? Why not 2? Well, I mean, Bottomless doesn't seem all that hot right now, only because of all the small monsters they're bringing out. And with the larger monsters, they got chainables. So, which brings the reason behind yes, hello? My girl's laughing in the background.
Hey.
So yeah, right in the middle of my video. She says hi. Getting back into it, maxed out, Solemn Warning.
Is that tomorrow?
I like how she talks in the middle of the video.
Sorry. Yeah,
which is fine.
Did, but,
we'll go ahead and keep this going. Again, max copy, Solemn Warning. Not all that bad.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
I mean, most people think of it as crazy to run 3 Solemn Warning, but it's all about frequency here. To the extra deck. Again, single copy of the big guy. Future Fusion's useless without it, pretty much.
Wait, what is it? Like, is it the New Year's party?
Red.
Or what is it supposed to be?
Scrap Dragon. Dark End. Whenever you need monsters out of the way, these guys always help.
That wouldn't be tonight.
Pair of Stardust Dragons.
Yeah.
Useful stuff, always. The new guy, Gungnir. Gungnir's not all that bad. Lets me pitch off. Cards not needed at the moment. Very easy to bring out in here. Hence you saw the 3 blizzards earlier in the vid.
Well,
pair that off with Delta Flyer.
Here, right?
Makes it easy.
Oh, okay.
Pair of Black Roses.
Yeah, I'll find out and then.
Don't mind having the 2.
We can stop by.
But just between me and you, having the secret one is a bit of an eyesore. So anyone that has an ultra one willing to trade, hit me up. Dragon Wing and Ancient Fairy. I actually like Ancient Fairy right now.
Yeah.
Easy way to get rid of Necro Valley. Iron Chain. Can't beat a 6-star 25 unless you're Goyo. Speaking of Goyo, the Goyo,
Okay.
Bryonac, and Colossal
Okay.
still is my non-Dragon Synchros. And I guess,
Babe.
yeah, okay.
What do you mean, okay?
And I guess while I'm at it, I can show
fuck this shit.
a few of,
I love you, babe.
love you too, a few of the side card choices. Not all, just some. Like this one here I use for, I just started using for the Gadget and Gemini Beatdown matchup. I mean, you gotta use extra cards in order to get rid of it, so why not? Blackwing Gravekeeper matchup, sometimes useful in the mirror. Single copy though. Let's see, what else? What else is useful? Yes. Disappearance. Saber matchup, Plant matchup. Get rid of the Dark Souls, Dandies, Debris. Definitely need to get you 2 of these as soon as possible. Even in the Fish matchup. Getting rid of the Fishboard Blasters. Also maxed out on these. Definitely helps out. And I guess that's it for right now. Check back in about a couple of weeks after the Orlando event. That'll pretty much do it. Crush Dragon signing off. Those of you keeping your Disaster Dragon lineups tightened up as much as possible, appreciate it. And hopefully I'll catch y'all at a future event. Till then, later.